Well, greetings, Mindcrafters, and welcome to this short discussion, this very brief discussion on sort of what can Minecraft do for you. In the last little video, we talked about what Minecraft is, and now it's really what can it do for me. Well, Minecraft is about becoming the boss of your brain. It's about actually rewiring it for positivity and a much happier, more fulfilling life, which has a whole lot to do with learning to calm the mind on demand and also tips and tricks and strategies to clear out the junk. Just old memories and negative thinking and anxiety, big on anxiety reduction, how to manage stress, all this kind of stuff. And it gets just like with a computer, when the bar is out to here and it starts to act slow and sluggish and there's no room for new information. Well, that's the same with the brain. When we're out to here and all that available space is taken up with junk, just grudges and resentments and anxiety and other negative thought patterns and intrusive what-if thinking, which is also anxiety, then we have this much space for new information, new people, new relationships, new jobs, traveling, all of it. It's just, we're not living our absolute best lives. And Minecraft is about learning to become the boss of your brain so you can live your very, very best life. So here we go. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn, and I am a catalyst for happiness. I just chose that title for myself. Isn't it great? Okay, so Minecraft really helps us through all those things I just mentioned and way more to sort of tap into our limitlessness, because we all have limitlessness in us. When we learn how to get rid of the self-doubt, and that's also part of the junk. To get rid of all that, we can actually embrace and really embrace our highest vibration, our highest vibe self, and really suck the marrow out of life. That's what it's about. So here's the thing. Limitless people, there's some things we know for sure. Number one, we know that thoughts come first and feelings second, and that thoughts create our reality. So it is literally neurologically impossible to feel anxious unless we allow anxious thinking first. We are the authors of our own script. We're the pilots of our own planes, all that stuff. And to do that, like anything else in life, it takes practice, because whatever we practice, we inevitably get good at. Okay, so thoughts create our reality. We become what we think about all day long. Next, a calm mind is a powerful mind, because when we calm our mind down, we then no longer have this resistance to being happy, this resistance to all these confidence, all these healthy things that we really want. Because when we walk around, we're flying around like gerbils on crack, we are not accessing our inner best selves. It's just how it is. So a calm mind is a powerful mind. 3, limitless people know that life happens for us, not to us. You're not going to find limitless people saying, oh, why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me? How come me? Because they know, even if it's a tough life curveball that happened, and it's a tough sell when we're in that for sure, that contrast is presented throughout life. It's how it goes. Life's like a lasagna noodle, right? We celebrate when stuff's going great. We're getting awards, got that fantastic partner, had kids. Maybe the Gen Zs just landed that first good job, get into graduate school, friendships going great, whatever. And there are dips when things suck, and that's how it goes. And when things suck, limitless people realize that that's just contrast. It's contrast, and it's pointing us in a different direction. So life doesn't happen to us, it happens for us. It redirects us and makes us stronger. Next, number 4 is that no one can hurt your feelings. Big surprise. Why? Because of your feelings. Eleanor Roosevelt said something like that too. She said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Limitless people know that their feelings belong to them, and they're also not attached to external approval of others out here. We're not attached to outcomes. We're not attached to the need for all people's, input and approval in our lives. We don't care, because we're feeling whole and complete on the inside. Our authentic selves are in the driver's seat. We don't give a fat rat's ass what anybody thinks out here. Okay. And then next is the key to happiness is residing in a place of gratitude. I can't say enough about this. I write in a gratitude journal every day of my life. And with the words, I am grateful for, my family, hot tea, snow, whatever. We can't just write family, tea, snow. It has to be I am grateful for. We talk a lot about more in Minecraft itself. And once we do that for about 21 days, which is about the average time it takes a habit to shift and stick, our will sort of automatically be building these neurologically be building new neural pathways. We will start to look for the positive in our lives without even noticing it. At the same time, that you've ever heard that saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, that can be bad if it's high school Spanish, but it's good when while we're building these positive neural pathways, we're no longer getting into our negative Nelly mode, and those branches of the neurons themselves start to fade and get pruned. It's called neural pruning. They're just like when we prune the bushes in April, get all the dead stuff off. The dead stuff, we trim that off so the new stuff can grow. So while we're actively becoming more positive, we're simultaneously becoming less negative. It's a beautiful thing. And then lastly, limitless people know that it is our number one job to keep ourselves filled up. Why? Because we cannot give what we do not have. So it is our number one job, because there's no better gift we can give to ourselves and to the world, the whole world. If everybody did this, we'd have very few, if any, problems, right? Is to keep ourselves filled up, because then we've got everything to give ourselves and other people. So my dear friend Oprah, she's just not aware that we're such besties. I love her. She talks about this a lot, that our need to keep ourselves filled up. And what's in the cup is for you. Let's say we use me. It is for me, and when I keep myself filled up, it overflows. That's what's for everybody else, because we cannot give what we do not have. So Mindcraft is about learning to become the boss of your brain. This is the key. This is the key to being happy and living your, sort of the best version of yourself, the best version, the highest vibe of you. And also, spending your life minutes, valuing your life minutes and spending them as if they were cash, and sucking the marrow out of life. This is what Mindcraft is about. And it is based on neuroscience in a very digestible way. But this is the real thing, because my doctorate's in cognitive psychology. I have a ball talking about neurons and all things brainy. And it is my mission, my purpose, my authentic purpose on this earth to spread positivity as far and wide as possible to as many people as possible. That's kind of why I came up with the catalyst for happiness, because catalyst means like speed it up, right? So we get rid of the junk, we increase our processing speed, and then happiness doesn't feel like it's over the horizon anymore. It's right here, it's reachable, it's tangible. And so that's it. You will see the link, I forget if it's above or below. There's also a free ebook, and there's a weekly newsletter that it really is free. There's no credit card, no strings, no nothing. I really am authentically motivated to bring as much happiness to the world in my little grain of sand way as possible. So it really is free. And you know what? Obviously, I would love to have you take the class. You get a lot out of it, I'm sure, especially with all the anxiety going on in the world. But if you just do the ebook, it's about 10 pages long with reflective exercises and stuff. If you do that and you get something out of it, and you feel happier and lighter, and you're loving your life more, my work is done there, at least for the time being, right? And the newsletter, I have a ton of people that have signed up for that. It's very brief. It's just a positive lift. There are no advertisements, no persuasive anything, because it's my newsletter, and I don't want that. Oh, its purpose is just to give people a lift. So anyway, if you have any questions, you can also email at kim@mindcraftuniversity.com. You can also just the same thing with the link that's up top or down below, I don't know. And please download that ebook and sign up for the newsletter ASAP. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, have a mindful, grateful day.